Hey, welcome to another episode of Supadupa. It's your boy Papi Vazquez, and today we're gonna be reacting to something very special. It's actually your boy Harry Styles with the song Daylight. I have never reacted to Harry Styles, but I will make a confession that I did hear his last album. So I'm not really 100% sure if this song's on that last album or if this is a new single from an album that's about to come out. But so obviously Harry Styles is from One Direction. When that was happening, I was not listening to One Direction. Yeah, it just wasn't really my style, you know. But what has allowed me to open up my mind is, if you guys know my other stuff, you know, I react to K-pop, and that wasn't really my style to begin with either. But through reacting to K-pop and just you can't listen to something for so long and not start getting into it. And I'm into it, you know, but what they taught me is that when I first started reacting to K-pop, I was so negative about it. I really was not feeling it. I didn't understand it, but it taught me to be open-minded. So whenever I got on Spotify one day, I was like, what would I not usually listen to? And I started looking at like songs that had came out. And I listened to the whole Harry Styles album, the last one. I'm really bad with names, so I don't really know if this one was on that one. But I even learned how to play that, as it was, you know, it's not the same as it was. That song, I learned how to play it on guitar, and I would like, you know, sing a little bit. I didn't memorize it, but I you know, if you pull up the chords and stuff, I know the melody is enough to sing it. But Daylight, I want to know if I've heard it before. I don't want to wait anymore. I just want to listen to it. And then afterwards, guys, stick around because we will dive into the lyrics and see what my boy is talking about, right? I think Harry, if I'm not incorrect, if I am incorrect, I am not incorrect. I don't know how to say that, but basically, I think he's from the UK. I think that's where One Direction was from. So, without further ado, let's go. So we got circus feeling right now. It's very like boom, 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 boom. So kind of gives off a little circus vibe, right? Oh no, my boy is probably a clown, or not like in real life in the video. And we got, you know, some shows here. It's already pretty cool. Let's go. Reading your horoscope, you were just doing cocaine in my kitchen. You never listen. I hope you're missing me by now. Would you let somebody throw a knife at you? I don't know, dude. Not even for a video. Be like, hey, I do this all the time. I'm like, yeah, but not with me. You know what I'm saying? If I was a bluebird, I would fly to you. You'd be the spoon. One thing that I really like about his backup vocals that I heard on the last album, I don't know if he uses like a female choir behind, like very gospel sounding, or if it's my boy himself hitting those really like high notes, like, you know, it just was really high. So I really like his backup vocals for sure. So I could be sticking to your daylight. You got me crushing the daylight. Ooh, daylight. You got me crushing the daylight. Ooh, daylight. You got me calling at all times. Ooh, ain't gonna sleep till the daylight. He's staying up all night. I like that. I like daylight. Ba ba da ba ba da ba ba. That I really like. You know what, man? Like, dude, I like the last album, and this song is dope. I don't think it was on the album. I could be wrong, but I feel like I haven't heard this before. We got some rock. Boy flying, looking like Icarus. Okay. Saying there's life out there. You got the antidote. I'll take one to go Is that him? Those harmonies are gorgeous. I wonder if that's all him, man. Like, because if he has to be talented. Like, he's been in music for so long, like, I mean, since he was young to now. So I'm not doubting his talent, but like I said, again, I'm not really too familiar with everything that he does. And, but if that's him doing his own backup vocals, those real high ones, man, he's got quite a good range. That was dope. Oh, I like that chord. I like how they went with that chord. Wait, hold up. Right here. This chord. Like it added a lot of stress, right, to the song, like tension. It's a beautiful horse.
If I was a bluebird, I would fly to you. You'd be the spoon, dip you in honey so I could be sticking to you.
Hey, oh no, my boy fell. Hey, don't be playing on ropes. For all the kids out there, don't be trying to do that, because it's dangerous. All right. So it says, I'm on the roof. You're in your airplane seat. I was nose bleeding, looking for life out here. Reading your horoscope, you were just doing cocaine. In my kitchen, you never listen. I hope you're missing me by now. Wow, that's pretty deep, man. Like, when I was learning that As You Were song, like, there was some lyrics in there that, like, we were talking about kids and shit and divorce. So, I don't know. Does he write his own lyrics? Like, because it seems like really personal. Because did he go through some like drug stuff or something, or maybe I'm just reading too much into the lyrics. If I was a bluebird, I would fly to you. You'd be the spoon. Dip you in honey so I could be sticking to you. That's good. That's a good bar. Daylight. You got me cursing the daylight. Daylight. You got me cursing the daylight. Daylight. You got me calling at all times. Ain't gonna sleep till the daylight. Damn. Yeah, so it's like you got me cursing the daylight. So, like maybe it's just like, when the daylight hits, it's just like maybe another day without this person. Maybe you're hungover and the daylight's coming, because that's sometimes I've hated the daylight then. Daylight, you got me calling at all times. So it's like, I ain't gonna sleep till daylight. So, I mean, it's been a long night, So, yeah, man, it's got like a sad feel to the lyrics, right? Even though the song was very like boom, 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 right? Out of New York, I'm on the come down speed. You're on bicycle saying there's life out there. You got the antidote. I'll take one to go, please. Get the picture, cut out my middle. You ain't got time for me right now. Man, obviously, like, some lyrics are open to interpretation, but like I said, just a real sad feel to the song. If I was a bluebird, I would fly to you. You'd be the spoon, dip you in honey, sticking to you. So then we got the daylight again. And then again, if I was a bluebird, I'd fly to you. You'd be the spoon. Man, so songwriters, Thomas Edward Parsi Hole, Harry Edward Styles, and Tyler Sam Johnson. So yeah, my boy over here was singing part of was writing the lyrics as well, man. So that's really sad, dude. I don't know. You guys are probably fans of Harry. Like, what's my boy going through? Let me know in the comments, man, because this is obviously no context for me, but it sounds really personal, and really sad, man. Like maybe like a toxic relationship that didn't work out, but he's still like kind of like thinking about it and maybe reminiscing about some of the actions he took. And I don't know, I really don't know about the personal side of it, but for real, I mean, I like this. Honestly, like now I'm not ashamed whenever I just hear good music to say that I like it. And I really like this song. I mean, dude, it really does have like a sad vibe to it. So like I feel like I would kind of like listen to this like when I'm in my feels a little bit, if me and wifey just fought or something, I'd probably listen to it then. But the song overall, I liked how it mixed some distorted guitars in there. It was like no on the chorus, which was pretty cool. And then I liked on the second chorus that one kind of tension chord, like I said, the whole song had an eerie tension to it. And what I'm finding out is like, when I was young, I was more of a rocker, right? Like, no, when something would get mainstream, be like, forget that, like I was all about underground shit. But now as I grow older, and actually it's not even as I grow older, it's just the fact that I became less ignorant. Now I like look into the lyrics. I like, actually give the music an opportunity to touch me, to touch my soul, I'm really being open to another side of life that I really appreciate, and it's pretty awesome, and it's because of people like you. And if you're new to the channel, I do be ending my videos with maybe some positivity, some quotes, just a little pick me up. I am not an expert and I am an imperfect person, but if you can put down in the comments if something of this relates to you, and we can help each other create community. And we just want to be positivity. We want to be the positive parts of the world. So another quote from my boy Seneca, one of my favorite philosophers, says, "Misfortune is virtue's opportunity." And, back when I was a believer, when I was Christian, one thing that I thought about, I don't know where I heard it from. Maybe you guys know, but I heard it somewhere. And I think this is appropriate to what we're seeing here, is that like, sometimes we pray for patience, right? Like it's just supposed to be given to us. But sometimes when we pray for patience, we get put in situations where we have to practice patience. Therefore, we're getting better at patience, right? When we ask for to control your anger, right? To have maybe some restraint in certain things, right? It doesn't necessarily mean we're gonna get that thing that we're praying for, that we're wanting. But sometimes maybe God or the universe just puts us in situations to have to practice those things that we're asking for, So don't look at your situation, as negative, even though that may be our first response to it, right? Just being like, damn, this is negative. But think about it as like just an opportunity to get better, right? When I get in financial struggles, I go through it sometimes. Sometimes I kick and scream and I throw a little fit and just be like, why can't I make more money? But really, maybe those are just lessons, to help me manage my money better, right? Maybe you're going through the same thing. Maybe you're going through, anger issues or self-restraint issues on either like, substances or you don't know. I don't know. We could throw all these things out, but if this applies to you, just know things will get better, and you will get better by going through this misfortune, right? Don't make the misfortune be for nothing. Come out better on the other side, and you will feel better. And the next time, because life has this thing about always testing our weaknesses, right? The next time it comes over, guess what? You'll be in that stage for less time because you know how to handle it. But guys, how do you guys handle, misfortune, and how do you allow it to help you build virtue? And do you, or does this quote help you and maybe change the way you look at something? But let me know, guys. Hopefully this helps you. Please, leave a comment on either, the song, do you like it, or, on the quote. But like, share, subscribe, guys. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all so much, and I will see y'all later. Peace.